What's up, everybody? So it's been a couple weeks since I did the last video. I moved to Missouri. That was kind of why. I did a lot of packing and it took a little while to actually get back to working on the car. I did go to one event at Auto City a couple weeks ago, and if you guys have been following my Instagram, we had a lot of photos and a couple videos from that. So I'm going to try to keep this video kind of short, and I wish I could stitch together a few long ones, to make one long 10-minute long one, but for the time being down here it is not very good web service or internet service, so I can't really upload a long video. It takes forever. So anyways, a little update on the FD car. So I have a couple weeks left to get this thing ready to go for Gateway FD. When I was up at Auto City, you can see I was throwing a lot of coolant. I think what was happening in this radiator is a 2-pass custom radiator that I made, and what I'm thinking is it's cavitating up in this area. When it comes out of here, it's just cavitating and building air pressure, and just not doing a full flow like it's supposed to. So what I think I'm gonna do is basically just go buy a new radiator. They're like $250, and then I'll have the the outlet over here and just make it a single pass through, a single pass 4-row. It's what I ran in FD in 2016. I think if I just go ahead and run it just like I did, I shouldn't have really any problems, because I really didn't overheat back then, but I've been overheating the last couple of times or at the track. Well, grid life I wasn't doing too bad, but also there was a lot of cool down laps, and I was being able to drive around that track just straight. So anyways, that's it for right now on that. I ran a compression test just to make sure that thing was up to par. The oil looked fine as far as I can tell without draining it, but I had straight PSI all the way across, so this engine's been doing really great for this is the 3rd season on it, and it's doing awesome. I don't really have to change anything to the car as far as the rear and everything. All that's been done, but I did buy a new body kit. I'm hoping to have it in by FD. I hope. We'll see. So it's a V3, just like my black car out there. I couldn't get the Super Doof kit in time, and it was just way too much money for a drift car. I just didn't really feel like spending $1,500–1,600 on one. But I did get me some V3 fenders. These here, the previous owner, he cut the vent slot out right here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fill this in, and I'm going to make this all one piece instead. Just pretty much get rid of the vent. So that's kind of the only projects I'm going to do, is the fenders, just basically the tune up on this car to get it back up to shape, swap them out, and hopefully make my Kragers fit. I've had them mounted on Achilles tires for a while, and I have not been able to run them. I've been kind of bummed because they stuck out. The offsets were just a little bit too much for these fenders, and they stuck out too far. So hopefully with the new V3 fenders, it will fit up really nicely, and I'll be able to get that going. So, but here's the garage that I'm using. It's my parents' garage. It's actually a garage that I used back in 2010 to 2012, back when I was doing the MDU days. It's a nice sized garage. It's pretty deep. It worked really good when I was pulling out motors and stuff, but I was able to make all my tools fit for the most part. And something I didn't have in Detroit was my trusty old table. This thing is awesome. It's 3/4 inch steel plate top. I mean, this thing's so freaking heavy, I had to move it in here with a forklift. So that will be going with me to the next shop whenever I buy a new house. That will be coming with me. I didn't get to take it when I moved up to Detroit, and I'm really stoked I still had it when I came back here. So, but that kind of concludes this video. I will try to post a couple of these throughout the week and get this car going, and kind of show I'm gonna do a little bit of how-to whenever I do the fiberglass work to the fenders, and then I'll probably just vinyl wrap those fenders unless I have a little bit of paint. Maybe I'll paint them. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, stay tuned for the next vid, and I hope you guys are enjoying these. So thanks.